Diedrich Bank is proud to support our local high school sports teams and be the Rep King media sponsor for the 2023-2024 basketball season. Live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
And guard junior Mazie.
was kind of the game plan against Lady Hearts?
We knew we were going to have to play really strong and that they had some shooters, so we tried to really key on that and just be aggressive inside because we did have the size advantage, which we usually do, but that was our main focus.
What do you credit the turnovers as far as just as a team? You guys play such good defense.
That's something we've really worked on because in the past that hasn't really been our strong suit. So I think this year our speed is something that's really helped us out too. So I think just working in practice and working on being aggressive and not fouling when getting those steals. We're really excited to win this game. We knew it was going to be tough. The past 2 years they've got us in this first conference game with them. So we're really glad to have won this one. But going into the next couple of Apollo games, we're going to have to play just as hard and just as strong because there's no easy wins in the Apollo, and so we're going to have to keep that up.
Well, we knew with their size that it'd be tough to guard, and both teams have a lot of experience back. They're a really, really good basketball team, but we didn't. Things we worked on in practice, this is one of the few times we really didn't take them into the game. We didn't get the ball into the high post against the zone. We didn't get it in there off the dribble. And then when we did, our decision-making needs some work, I would say. So, yeah, that was the disappointing part. Just too many mistakes. And we just talked about, did everybody do their roles tonight? This is one of the first times that I feel like we really didn't, and they'll be the first to agree. I thought some of them played pretty good, but we're a team, and we got to have everybody working together. And I really just didn't feel like we did a very good job with that tonight. Then we just had trouble against their zone. I didn't think our shooters looked to shoot. We worked on some new things and some new wrinkles to get them shots, and I thought we did that, and they didn't take them for whatever reason, and then we just didn't have a very good balance in it. We wanted to attack that high post area, and we just couldn't do it. We did it a couple times in the second half. We got Bella a shot or two up there, but just like some people wandered out from where we want them to be instead of doing their roles so we could get the other people into their spots, and it's just something we got to work on and get better at. I think we're two of the best teams in the conference, and anytime you can get a road win in the Apollo, it's a great thing, especially here. So this, puts us behind the 8 ball, but we got a lot of games to play, and we're going to play a lot of times before we see them again. And they're good. I mean, they're very similar to us. They got a lot of depth. They got something we don't have, though, with 6'2". So, that's something that you can't coach, and I thought they did a pretty good job of getting her the basketball. And our rotation on our defense was good at times, and then times it was non-existent. Usually we don't have to talk about effort and playing hard, but it just kind of seemed lackluster today. And really, when you look at the final score, the difference was their runouts. Yeah. When we had to gamble a little bit. We haven't really worked on our press much. We've used it a couple times, but not for a very long period of time. I just don't feel like the really good teams usually press all year long, so we're going to keep adding those wrinkles. But we got to guard the basket. Our last layer can't give them a layup, and we did that 3 or 4 or 5 times, and then you lose by 10 or 12, and you look back and you get those stops and make them take it out of bounds and get some stops, then because I still thought with 50 seconds we might be able to get this to 4 points still, and then we don't go out and play defense. So we got to have a gut check because we got to go down to Mount Vernon now and play a really good Mount Vernon team. So this is a tough week for us, but by the end of the week we'll know what we got to work on and what we got to get better at. We got good shooters. We got 3 really good shooters. Riley made one also. So there's no reason that we should struggle like that. It was the size inside that kind of hurt us. Thought we got the ball in there good. But it's hard. That's hard to duplicate. Playing against some practice, like the shot fakes and things that you got to do to pulling her out away from the basket a little bit. So if we make a couple more threes, then she does have to come out away from the basket a little bit farther, and that would have opened up Alyssa's drive. But she still found a way to get to the basket. But I think when we go back and watch the tape, they're just instructed to go back, watch it, and see those spots that were open and what maybe they should have done a little bit differently. When I took her out a couple times, I'm like, shoot the ball, man. I mean, pretend you're at your old school and they need you to score some points, because I'm like, she was the only person really that had any kind of flow going at the beginning of the game. We got Bria going a little bit in the second half. Sage, I thought, did a great job of getting into the basket there too. But yeah, Bella's got to look to score. She's kind of got off to a little slow start, and I thought today she found her footing a little bit, and I think this will definitely be one for her to build on. Getting beat on the press back there, it's all my fault. But the last person back has got to know that you can't let. I mean, that's just common sense. So that's something that we'll watch. We'll see who it was. We'll get it corrected, and as we start, pressing more, we'll do a better job with our assignments and everything. It's not something that I really work on yet. I want to have our sets in and understand our offense and our defensive half-court stuff, and then we'll just keep expanding on that.